Hi, PerspectiveWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, June 4th. We had quite an unsettled weekend here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Very warm and humid conditions on Saturday, much cooler on Sunday, and we start the new work week much cooler as well compared to some of the temperatures we experienced during last week. It'll be a relatively nice week temperature-wise here in the I-95 corridor. Comfortable conditions not only today but through much of the work week. Will probably not warm up noticeably until the end of the work week or the beginning part of the weekend. We do have a cold frontal system we'll talk about that looks like it'll pass through the region tomorrow night. That could spark some showers and maybe even some strong thunderstorms from late afternoon tomorrow into the early evening hours of Tuesday night. Quite nice weather expected on Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll get a little bit more unsettled again later Friday going into the weekend with another frontal system to deal with here in the eastern U.S. First of all, for the temperatures here over the next 5 days, this is the average 850 millibar temperature anomaly in this current 5-day period. Notice a large area in the northeastern U.S., including much of the I-95 corridor region, of below normal. And we'll take that. Last week was quite a warm week and quite humid as well. Dew points on Saturday were well up in the 70s, and again we had some tropical downpours over the weekend. Many areas in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City region experienced some heavy rainfall, but temperatures look quite cool not only during this next 5-day stretch, but let's go out now to days 6 to 10 here, and we see relatively normal conditions here in the Mid-Atlantic region, a little bit below normal up across New England. So it certainly looks like about the first 10 days or so of June will not be bad at all temperature-wise here in the Mid-Atlantic region, with anywhere from normal to slightly below normal conditions for places like D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston as well. Well, let's now start to focus in on the frontal passage expected late tomorrow night. Again, that's maybe the main weather story of the next 4 or 5 days or so, is this cold frontal passage from the northwest to the southeast. This is the forecast, the convection forecast by the Storm Prediction Center of NOAA for tomorrow, basically later tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. And they even have a marginal threat here showing up in the Mid-Atlantic region for some strong to severe thunderstorm activity. Let's now take a look at last night's GFS, and we'll go through this frontal passage in detail. Well, here we go with the 6Z GFS model run. We're looking at the surface forecast maps, and this morning we actually have a kind of a nor'easter pulling away from the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Again, that cooled things off quite noticeably on Sunday with a stiff east to northeast breeze. Ocean temperatures still relatively cool for this time of the year, or at this time of the year, and that nor'easter will slowly pull away. Sunshine will return. It turns out to be quite a nice day here to start the work week. Temperatures no worse than the 70s for afternoon highs. Quite comfortable indeed. And then let's move ahead in 6-hour increments. So we'll start to see here by later tonight some showers starting to appear here over the Great Lakes region. And then here we go by tomorrow morning, kind of a band here setting up as this frontal system is kind of dragged to the south and east from this low pressure area over the southeastern part of Canada early Tuesday. And here we go by mid to late afternoon, chances in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City will begin to increase for showers and thunderstorms. And again, some of these storms could develop into strong to severe possibilities, strong to severe levels. There may be some hail, for example, especially north of the Mason-Dixon line as this band of showers and thunderstorms comes through. Again, it's probably the typical 4 to 8 p.m. time frame late tomorrow, early tomorrow night. Here we go by tomorrow evening. That pushes to the south and east. And once that pushes away here, that frontal system, we have quite nice weather setting up for Wednesday and Thursday. Looks quite comfortable indeed. In fact, Thursday probably will turn out to be the nicest day of the week with high temperatures in the 70s, mostly sunny skies, a little bit cooler than normal on Wednesday. High temperatures in many parts of the I-95 corridor, at least in the suburban locations, will hold in the upper 60s for highs. Then as we get to the towards the weekend, here we go, Thursday, still nice in the Mid-Atlantic region. We'll have to start looking for another frontal system. There's a warm frontal system will start to extend from the west to east across the upper part of the Midwest by Friday, and that front will start to impact our weather with an increasing chance of showers and thunderstorms late Friday, Friday night, and perhaps lasting into the weekend as well. But for the most part, comfortable temperatures this week in the I-95 corridor region. The main weather event will be a frontal passage late tomorrow night. Could have some strong thunderstorms associated with it, and then that will be followed by quite nice weather for Wednesday and Thursday. That's it for now. For PerspectiveWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.